This is Chris Ko with your Peak Fitness Back Pain Program. So for our first step with our back pain program, we're going to start with foam rolling. All right. For this, you're going to need a foam roller and a ball, tennis or lacrosse ball. All right. With this, what I'm going to start out with is rolling my lats. So I'm just going to raise my hips slightly off the ground, start at the base of my rib cage. I'm just rolling up and down, just like this. All right. I'm going to find the spot of restriction. I'm looking for about 30 rolls up and down. All right. From here, I'm going to move to my upper back. All right. With that, what I want to think about doing is extending over, just rolling up and down. Really just getting into these areas, finding the spot of tension, just trying to really perform crunches over it like this. So you might hear some cracking and popping. Just extend your back over and just roll up and down. Again, 30 full rolls up and down there. Right now from there, I'm going to go into the front of the side of my leg. So with this, I'm just going to cross my leg in front, roll up and down from the base of my hip, all the way down to my knee, up and down 30 times. I'm going to finish up with the front of my leg here. So again, up and down 30 times. Just kind of turn to one side, turn to the other side, look for the spots of restriction and focus on those spots. 30 rolls in each position there. Now for my stretches, these are either going to be performed as active movements before the workout or stretches afterwards. My first movement, I'm tightening my arms. I'm just pressing up, holding at the top for 1 to 2 seconds and coming back down. Okay, if I'm performing this as a stretch, I'm simply raising up and holding. And with this, you can hold on to dumbbells or weights to keep your arms down if you find that they're coming off the floor. The key is to try to keep them pinned into the floor the entire time. All right, now from here, my next step is to move into a couch pose. Okay, with the couch pose, I'm actually going to hold this for up to 90 seconds as a stretch only. So I'm in this position, I'm tightening my abs, I'm putting my back foot either on a step, or we can also put it up onto a wall like this. So back foot is up in this position. And again, you should feel a good stretch down here in the front of the leg. All right, now for our next stretch, we have a pigeon pose. And with that, I'm just going to cross one leg in front, straighten the back leg out behind me, twist in until I feel a good stretch here in my butt cheek. And again, I'm just holding here, just kind of moving around, looking for the spots of tightness. If you find that that's a problem, you can't get into that position, we're just going to cross the leg on the wall. It's called a figure 4 pose. So crossing my leg here, pushing down, feeling a good stretch in my butt cheek here. That's what I'm looking for. Our final position is a hamstring stretch. All right, with that, I'm going to put my leg in front here. And with this, I want to think about pressing into my leg, relaxing, and pulling back a little bit farther. So I'm pressing my leg this way, but I'm resisting with my hands. I'm relaxing. I'm trying to pull back a little bit farther. That's called contract or relax stretching, and that's really going to help to release some tension in your back. Okay, so you want to perform around 6 to 8 5-second contractions followed by a relaxation. Take a deep breath and try to pull into the newly acquired range of motion. And again, we're looking for about 90 seconds there. Now for our core program, our last step, step 3, activate, we're going to start with a plank. So I'm going to try to keep my abs and my butt tight, back is flat like a table. I'm holding for up to 90 seconds, tucking my elbows in. I don't want to let them flail out like this. So again, holding for 60 seconds. If you need to, just come down, pause for about 5 seconds, and break it up into 10-second cycles to begin with. The key is that you're feeling that in your abs versus anywhere else, and your back's not arching. Now from here we have a bent leg side plank. With the bent leg side plank, what I'm going to do is drive my elbow into the ground, really grasp my wrist hard, try to really generate some tension here, tighten my abs, extend my hips forward, tighten my abs, tighten my butt cheeks. Just hold in this position. Again, you can rest as necessary, but just build up to a cumulative total of 60 seconds. My next exercise is going to be a bird dog. So I'm going to extend one leg out in the opposite arm. And again, hold for up to 60 seconds. The key is that I don't raise my legs up too much to where my back starts to arch. So keep everything fairly close to the ground. Next move is going to be a glute bridge. Hands to the ground, abs are tight, butt comes up into the air. And what I'm trying to do is really squeeze my butt cheeks. If you find that you're feeling this in your hamstrings, your low back, tighten your abs, press into the ground, bring your heels a little bit closer to you. And again, you can break that up as needed. The other key with that is think about pushing the knees out as well, shifting your weight into the heels and the outside of your foot. Okay, for my last movement here, I'm going to perform a sideline leg lift. All right, with this, I'm pressing my heel into the ground. I'm just sliding, pressing my heel into the wall. I'm just sliding up and down, really trying to keep pressure on this, moving slowly. 60 seconds in total. All right, so that's your back pain program. Ask your trainer any questions that you might have.